Welcome back to the channel. This morning we're going to talk about 40. My thoughts on it now and before owning a 40. Before I owned this pistol here, the Glock 22 Police Trade-In that I'm sure you've seen by now, I wouldn't consider myself a fan or a hater of the 40. I just hadn't really shot enough of it to produce an opinion. I had heard opinions from, tactical instructors to, the good old boy YouTuber kind of guys, all across the board. People hated it, people love it, and people in between, kind of like me. But now, after owning this and putting a few hundred rounds through it, I have to say I'm a big fan of it. I don't discriminate in my pistol calibers. I like 940, 45, 357 SIG if I had one of those, which I may get a conversion barrel to shoot 357 SIG through this 22. But today I'm just going to do a little video, a little test to see, in my opinion, what recoil differences there are with the 40. Not really a whole lot from what I can tell. I've always heard people call it snappy, and I guess in the smaller guns it would be. And I have shot a Taurus 740 Slim, which is, their little single stack 40. We didn't get to shoot the gun that much because the trigger safety fell out of it. It is a Taurus. But we're going to see some differences between a small 9mm, big 9mm, and then my 40. Let's get started. And the three guns we'll be using for this are my Glock 26 9mm, the 22 40, and my Hell1 920, the 3-pound 9mm. This thing has virtually no recoil at all. The only reason you even feel any recoil from this heavy gun is from this slide coming back. Other than that, this wouldn't really have much at all. So we're going to do kind of a non-scientific experiment here. It's only mid-August, but leaves are already starting to come down. It's feeling like fall. So for my non-scientific experiment, I'm going to shoot the 9, the smaller 9, and then the 40 in that order, and then come back and do it in reverse order just to kind of see the recoil characteristics. So first, the big 9, and just to get the same trigger pull each time, I've put it in single action mode. Not shooting at a target or anything, just shooting to feel the recoil. Okay, like I said, you feel a little bit, but it's mainly from that big slide coming back. This is an all-steel Egyptian gun. And now the smaller 9, the 26, whole lot lighter, smaller. So let's see how it feels. So of course, with it being a smaller gun, I do feel a little sharper recoil, a little faster recoil. I think it's called lock time, whatever time it takes for the slide to come back and go forward on this gun is considerably faster than on the Hell1. But I do notice more front end flip with this. But it is a small gun with a small grip, so you're going to get that. And now the 40, bigger gun, but still light because it is a Glock, polymer, all that good stuff. So I do notice with this, after shooting the 9s, a little more muzzle flip on the front, a little more push back in my hand, like right in this section here. But it is a bigger caliber, bigger bullet, more energy that you're putting through this. So of course you're going to have more recoil. But I wouldn't say it was any sharper than the Ruger 1911 lightweight Commander that I had. That was 6 ounces lighter, 6 or 7 ounces lighter than a full steel, stainless steel Commander size 1911. So that one had a tendency to jump a bit. But like with anything, practice, learn the control, proper shooting techniques, and you can shoot a 40 just fine. So let's do that same test, but in reverse order. So this time we're going from sharpest recoil to softest, from the 40 down to the 9s. First the 40. I do get a lot of flip, but I am finding it, you know, it's very easy to get back on target. You get in your mind that, hey, I'm shooting 40 here, gotta get back on target, get the sights back on. Not a hard thing to do. Same thing I do with this gun. Just get a good firm grip, realize that you're gonna have to get back on target. And with this gun, it's just a piece of cake. Real easy double taps with a all steel 9mm. So in conclusion, I don't think there should be as much debate as there is between these two calibers right here. They're both excellent choices for self-defense, and they'll both get the job done. If you're a serious gun person anyway, you'll know that you don't want to take a pistol to a gunfight. I believe it was Clint Smith that said something to the effect of, if I know I'm going to be in a gunfight, I'm not going to choose a pistol anyway. Not verbatim, but something like that. For carry in public, pistol will get the job done. If it doesn't put the attacker down, it'll incapacitate him enough to hopefully where you can get away. In the home, this is my first choice. Always a rifle. So thanks for watching, and don't be scared of the 40. It's not a bad round. I'm kind of liking it.